Hey guys, I'm Shawn of WebPianoTeacher.com coming at you today from Waco, Texas. Today I'm going to teach you how to play a song by The Doors called Love Her Madly. Let's take a listen. All right, guys. Well, Web Piano Teacher, welcome, where we gather together to learn, play, and share the music that we love, creating a culture of encouragement for all you guys out there who are trying to learn to play piano online. You can do it if you pick the right lessons and you know how to practice. That's what I'm here for. All right, guys. As we get into this part one lesson, and this is a part one, I do the whole thing on the website. Now, this is a lot. If you've never really listened to this song, and I hadn't, I knew the song, but I hadn't really listened intently on it. There's a lot of piano in it. There's a lot of organ. In fact, it's a keys-driven song. So if you play keys, you play organ sounds and stuff like this by The Doors. This is a must to do. It's plenty of music. It's 2 full pages. Okay, so lots of stuff. I teach you everything, all the organ parts, all the piano parts that are in there. All right, so if you are a member of the website, you can download the sheets for this. That's very helpful. All right, so as we get to the board, all right, we do have a Kwai MP11 SE in the studio today. I'm using the concert piano sound. I'm going to switch to the pop piano sound. A little bit more of an edge to the tone for this, especially if you're playing in a band and you want to kind of cut through and make sure you're heard. All right, so A minor here, and we'll do a left-hand A octave, okay? So I'm going to do that. Here's middle C, here's the next C down, so I'm right here on this A. Right hand, I'll have an A, C, E. That's an A minor chord, okay? And I'm going to play 2 of those. So in my notation, I'll put a curved line when it's a little faster, and then I'll put a dash when it's a little bit of time in between chords. Okay, it's not an exact science, but it's kind of a visual to help you with the rhythm. And then a G major chord, G, B, D. I'll use 1, 2, 4 for fingers for that. So 1, 3, 5 on the A minor, 1, 2, 4 on the G. So now really after you do that, you've learned the first 4 measures, because look, this is the same, this is the same, this is the same. Till the end, we have a little bass line. I'm going to show you that in case you want to give that a shot. That's not as easy. But I like to include the bass line in certain songs where it's feasible. And this is one where we can include it, and we do include it. So I use those bass lines. Even though the keyboard player may not be playing the bass line, I like to put it in our piano solo arrangement to make it sound authentic. Okay, so here's a little trick for you, those of you who are a little more advanced. If you want to put a thumb left hand in between those chords and do this, gives it a little bit of rhythmic help. Okay, now that's kind of an advanced thing. If you just can do this, that's fine. In fact, that's all the keyboard player is doing. But if you want to be a little more advanced and put a thumb left hand in between. All right, and then we get to this last measure. I'm going to show you that. Here's a little bass line. A, G, now D, E. Okay, the bass player is just hammering that next fret to get the D to go to the E. All right, and then G. So A, G, D, E, G. Okay, 1, dun, dun, dun. The hard part is putting your hands together. So you play together here, right, left, right, and then you go D, E, and then right, and then left, and then right. So a little bit faster on that measure. Work on that really slow. All right, I want to say at this moment, I taught piano lessons privately for over 2 decades. I had just students every day, all day long, even on Saturdays. And I learned quite a bit about people and what generally people need. And I found one thing is that most people, whether they're children or adults or somewhere in between, no matter what background they come from, they all seem to have the same difficulties at one time or another. And when I get to a measure like that, I think, well, someone may have had great success in the first 3 measures, and then they're getting to the last one going, oh, this is hard. Had so much fun, now I can't play this little part. and it's frustrating, and you go, I'll quit. I'm not going to play the song. I bet that happens and would happen to many people on this type of song here. And some of it is you're not ready for it, okay? So this measure is kind of maybe the litmus test, see if you can play the rest of it. The coordination between the left and the right hand. You have to play things that are on your level or maybe a little below. If you're trying to play things that are too hard, you're going to get frustrated and quit. Not because you're not any good or you're stupid, you can't do it, the things we tell ourselves, right? Don't do that. It's hard because you're not ready to do that yet. You have to choose lessons that are in your wheelhouse. There's lots of great songs that are not very hard, and you can be playing all those good songs and having fun instead of trying something that's too hard and quitting and getting stuck. Okay, so I recommend if you're in that place, my easy piano lesson series on the website. Just go to the top of the page and click WPT University. It starts at ground zero, shows you how to practice, shows you what lessons to do, but make sure you actually do what I tell you in the video. Don't just listen to it and go, okay. All right, you have to actually follow the practice tips I give you in there. All right, so just a little suggestion there if this fourth measure is hard. Back to the board, and we'll look at it again. All right, so you practice it slow. Over and over, maybe, 20 times. And then later the speed will come after you kind of memorized physically how it feels. Okay? So let's put it all together. Beginning. 1, 2, ready, go. So fun. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that part 1 lesson. Gave you a lot of information there, a lot of things that can help you. It's not just what you play, it's how you practice it. Okay, so picking the right lessons and then knowing how to practice. That's my big thing, is helping you pick the right lessons and then showing you how to practice it so you don't quit, so you actually are successful. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you on webpianoteacher.com. Talk to you later.